Hello, YouTube audience. My name is HuntKeo4672. As you can see, we're playing the Stanley Parable. But this version is the text only in Russian, only the text. So, yeah. The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading, never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading, is never the end, is never the end, and it's probably gonna crash. Load. I'm using the force, the gamer's force known as loading. Okay, not really. I'm just being stupid and passing the time. Just freaking load! Freaking please. Well, I'm in my recording studio, so yeah, it's about to rain outside. You can probably hear the rain falling off the trees. It's mostly from the wind, and it just rained. And it took a while just to get my laptop out here, so you guys better be happy about this. Load. Loading. Loading. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Finish up, finish up, finish the frick up. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, is it?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yeah, I'm employee 427.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I push buttons? I'm a
Orders
button
came
pusher?
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
No!
how long to push them, and
No!
in what order.
No!
This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year.
Hey, I
And
film.
although
I don't
others
do
might
this.
have considered it soul-ripping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh, great.
Stanley was happy.
Oh, so we're in a paradox then. It's the Matrix.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Really? Is
Something
that
he
life?
would never quite forget.
Oh, that would
He
be
had been
life.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he
What?
realized that not one
An
single
hour?
order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting.
I'm just gonna stop this here. We sit at a desk for an hour and notice nothing's wrong? I mean, the button pushing, that would just be enough to break my sanity. No, wait, Slender would be enough. No, wait, crud! Oh well, continue.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Good.
Something
He needs
was very
it.
clearly wrong.
No, there
Shocked,
wasn't.
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits
Oh.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. I see the site is inverted. I haven't tried this out yet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Oh
to the
wait,
meeting
I read
room.
something on
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wikipedia about this.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Maybe it's one of these doors.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes!
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Yes.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
What?
A measly 5 clicks.
Oh,
Suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I'm clicking like a boss.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of
Fine,
witnessing
forget
true
you.
effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Forget you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, He entered the door on his left.
Okay, so door on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Fine,
of
forget
disbelief,
this place.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
going
upstairs
down.
to his boss's office.
Going down. Forget my boss. That guy is a total jerk. Luckily, I know how to read Russian. Frick, hit the wrong thing. My laptop is so frickin' glitchy. I know how to read Russian, but I don't know how to speak it. Because, I mean, if you give me a couple of Russian sentences, I can read it and translate into English for you. But I can't speak it. And I think I hit the reset button. Yep. Okay, so...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means
Stanley
that they
decided
hate
to
him.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so what I did was I took the look inversion off.
When Stanley came to a set of two open...
I'm going
this
on
was
the
not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No! Oh, yes, I have to.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments there. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I take it? I'm going for it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ooh, an elevator. Oh, frick! Frick! Frick, what did I do? What did I do, you idiotic voice? What did I... Oh. Oh. Did I possibly just kill myself? Well, I killed myself, I think. No, because the loading screen's
But
different.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no. No, it's to the right, my mistake.
You jerk!
No.
You freaking
not
jerk!
right. Why would I have ever said...
Now it shouldn't lag at first.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Jerk.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You're sure this time? Are you sure? I'm going for it. Oh, what the frick?
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
He's been spying on us!
We just have to get back to, oh,
Jerk!
who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole
You
story is
lied to
completely
me.
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No!
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
No. I want to go this far.
Okay.
Let me go this
From
far.
the top.
Oh, you freaking jerk! What the frick did you do? You freaking restarted the game! Ugh! Ah! 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 Okay, I'm over the angry part. Now let's just go to the game, please. To the game! Start the freaking game! Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that rage. I just want to get this episode over with. Let's just get that off my monitor. Okay, let's hit random buttons on the keyboard. Okay, that doesn't work. What time is it in the game? Okay, so it's 11:27. 11:27. We have to remember that, bros.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Not
what
really.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna do what he says, so I don't mess up the game.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over.
What the
completely fresh.
frick?
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Yes, I
Lose
did!
the story somewhere, or a... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
What the
I'm
frick?
sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'm going through this door. Holy frig! I freaking broke the game!
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
Let's
not?
take the left. No! Frick jerk! I bet it's gonna be in a different building. Watch it be in a different building. Watch it be a separate story. I think I found one of the hidden endings because I read on Wikipedia. The frick?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Yeah, this is definitely Okay,
ending.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Guys? Why am I even playing this game? It's the most random game ever.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Frickin' jerk! What the frick? I don't like the slender game-looking room. Do I have to go in here? There's no door.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
No.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Where the frick did the car go?
You know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yes! I win! I win!
I know you
Yay!
put in a lot of
Yay!
work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Wait, I did a good job?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about
Jerk!
that at all.
Why
You
did
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I did!
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Well, slow clap to you, you.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No! No! Frick! Okay. Slow clap to you, you frickin' annoying narrator. This is for ruining my whole attitude for today. Read between the lines.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Not very simple, if you ask me. Oh, wow. Fun! Oh.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we
Dang
implying a
it!
journey
Let me go down!
that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
What the
Okay, Stanley, I
frick?
need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
What the frick?
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
What the
is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
What the frick?
Oh, hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No. Ah! My ears! Ah! 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 Why am I doing this? This is worse than Slendy Tubbies.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What's fun?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, got it.
Wait,
the
what? We're back at the
frick?
office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no.
We're
not
back
again,
here.
Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Jerk! Oh, it's not... Ah, you frickin' jerk. Interrupted me with a restart. I don't interrupt you with restarts. Restarts! Okay. Okay, I've calmed down. I've calmed down. Why do I
You know
trust
what,
this?
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
It
intelligent
led
people,
us
right?
to
Why
awesomeness.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
No.
Ooh, this
No.
all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we
Okay.
simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
We just went in this direction, you idiot.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever
I
it
want
might be,
a
Stanley,
door.
I'm ready for it.
I want a door. Put a door here. Put a door there.
Oh,
What
no,
the?
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Here we
No
go.
lines
Let's
or
follow
monitor
it.
rooms. Just
I'm
don't acknowledge
following.
it. We should be fine.
Oh, you hate the line, but then you say we should be fine. How am I gonna get up there? Forget you, line! Whoa.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our
Blinding
control.
light.
How important we mustn't squander the
Blinding
opportunity.
light.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, so I know that
I
each
popped my
door
ears.
has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Take the right.
That in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer
Let's
is
find
clearly
out.
yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another
Take the
victory of
left.
logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh. Confusion
Hold up,
ending.
what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
You've been playing
determined?
the confusion ending for 16
So now,
minutes.
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Narrator
Is it really-
restarts the game. There's
No,
no
it
longer
can't
an
be.
office.
I don't want
Simply
it to
black
be.
space.
I don't want
Wander
the game
into
to
the
keep
blackness. Find a
restarting. I don't
bookstore.
want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be
Get
trapped
bored
like
and
this.
leave.
I won't
Narrator
restart the
restarts the
game. I won't
game.
do it. I
The
won't
narrator
do
is
it.
gone
I
after a
won't
long
do
time.
it.
Stanley dies.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
We broke the game!
That made this schedule. How would we even know?
Uh,
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I
Open
hope
the
that's where we
doors!
are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
what the frick just happened? Well, in the meantime... Minute! The frick? That's exactly what happened. That's the best storyline I've ever heard from this game. Yeah. Oh, yeah! Just look at this sexy loading screen. That takes a long time to load. Scratch my ear. Oh yeah, look at this sexy loading bar. It has the sexiness in loading. That's why they call it loading. So sexy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, uh, Okay, let's just stop making that noise. Just wait on this to load. Come on. What the frick? We're back here. Ah! Lag, lag, lag.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means you're crazy.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Am I gonna wander into darkness?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Done and done.
Yet there was not a single person here
Do
either.
not alter without
Feeling a wave of
consulting
disbelief,
whitebboard manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his
Blah!
boss's office,
There, it's gone.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Using slides to assure employees that do everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a sick blue background. Blue graphic. Ah! I was reading that! Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. Monetize free to play. Okay. Ooh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I want to stay here. I'm gonna crouch in the corner.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Yes,
No
that's why I'm
reason to
sitting
still
here.
be here.
Yes, there is. Me sitting here. That's the reason.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I know,
He
right?
wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Is this upstairs? Ooh, what's that? I don't trust it!
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
What the
He
frick?
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
What the frick?
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
It's
I
not
am
changing.
crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of
It's
existence
not
in a single
changing.
moment for no reason at all.
What
It made
the
any logical
frick?
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
'Cause
close
I'm a ghost.
automatically behind him wherever he went?
'Cause I'm a ghost.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
'Cause I'm a
simply repeating?
ghost. What the frick?
No, Stanley said to himself.
What the
This is all
frick?
too strange. This can't be real.
This
But
isn't
he
real.
came to the conclusion
It
that he'd
is
been on the tip of his
totally
tongue.
real.
He just hadn't found the words for it.
It's
I'm
real.
He yelled.
Oh.
This is all a dream.
Oh, it's all a dream?
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yeah,
his co-workers
that's
weren't
what this
actually
is.
gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Really?
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
No, I want to go.
Then
I want
he
to
imagined
go.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing?
Yeah! Why did you get in here, jerk?
Now the voice was
Get out of my
describing
head.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how
Let
it's
me out.
describing my thoughts.
Let me out. I want out of this. Let me out. I didn't sign up for this.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Frick!
Could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Maybe.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
You know what? Forget you.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Forget you.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Forget you.
After all, he knew for
Forget
certain,
you.
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
It is a
Did the voice
dream.
not see him float and make the magical stars
Let
just
me
a moment
die.
ago? How else would the voice explain
I've
all
seen
that?
this ending
This
on
voice
YouTube.
was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Okay.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment.
I want to do
and
that?
my wife and my
No.
job.
No.
All I want is my
No.
life exactly the way
No.
it's
I
always
just want
been.
my life. I don't want my old job.
My
I want a
life is
better
normal.
job.
I am normal.
I want a better job.
Everything will be fine.
Nothing's normal.
I am okay.
Yeah, right. You're crazy. What the frick? Where's the
Stanley
narrator?
began screaming. Please!
Yes!
Someone wake
Yes!
me up. My
Yes!
name is Stanley.
Finally,
I
I'm
have a
crazy.
boss. I have an office. I am real.
I am
I am
real.
real. I must
I
be
am
real.
fake.
must
I
be
am
real.
real. I am breaking. I am a paradox.
And everything went black.
What the? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm
This
dead.
was the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming,
That's Stanley.
and then collapsed
We
dead on the
died.
sidewalk.
I knew it. I knew it.
And although
I
she
knew
was
it!
concerned to go
Ah!
to an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
I am
Everyone knows
crazy,
what
thank
crazy
you.
people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yay.
I am sane.
Thank you.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Good for you. Now shut the heck up
It was
and get
comforting
on.
to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Oh yeah. Of course, the meeting
The
over a
very
dead
important
person.
people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Good.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Forget you,
And then
woman.
She turned and ran.
Well, I'm gonna have to end it here, guys, whenever it's done loading, because, honestly, I discovered 2 endings, done one of them. Mostly because the other one crashed. So, I'm going to finish this off with one last ending, and then we're gonna have to stop there. Lag attack, lag attack, lag attack city!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means I'm crazy.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Good for you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yay! No.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Going for the straightaway.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Good. Good for me. I wonder where this takes me. I see an open door
Look,
over
Stanley,
there, but I don't want to
we've
take
gotten
it.
off on the wrong foot.
Yeah! You keep interrupting
I'm
me!
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Well, you
I realize
are!
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, forget you!
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Really?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it my
Please,
mom?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, so it might be my mom.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
I
She's
live with
been
her.
waiting.
Whoa.
That's her, Stanley.
Okay. The frick did I just walk in?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep
I have a girlfriend!
bread out of the oven.
I have a wife!
Right. Okay, there we go.
Ha ha
All
ha
right,
ha.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
What? What? What?
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
Forget
wife? They want
you!
to commit their life to you.
Hey, I have
I'm trying to
friends
make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
that
Come
you're
inside.
annoying.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Yeah, you're being annoying, you jerk.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? I'm dead! I'm not dead! Oh, I gotta press Q.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press Y to watch TV.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
I was supposed to watch
Now he's
TV.
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Nah.
Lag!
No. Oh, he's home.
Lag.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What? 8, continue story.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries.
Where's
of
my
new
couch?
lands. It was wonderful.
I know I had a
And
couch!
each day that he returned
Where's
to
my
work,
couch?
was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
No, give me my couch! I want my couch! Okay, I can't translate that, so I'm just gonna
And
hit
so he
J.
began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined
What
that
happened to my TV?
He stepped up from
I
his
had a
desk
flat
to realize
screen.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
No it didn't. B. Don't know what it
So
does.
he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors, and that he could go through either. At last,
You!
choice.
You! You!
It barely
You!
even mattered what lay behind
Jerk!
the door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What? Z.
As he wandered
What?
through this fantasy world,
What happened to my stove and everything?
paths and destinations.
What the frick?
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game
we
with
did
a
that.
baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Jinx! You owe me a soda, you jerk!
It was
I
such
knew
a
it!
wonderful
I
fantasy.
knew it! And my
so
voice
in his
cracked
head,
twice
he
there, didn't
relived
it?
again,
Frick!
and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel
I want
as
this
free.
to end! I don't feel free!
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Come here, oh loving wife of mine. 2.
But there is no...
What the frick?!
How could there possibly...
You took my wife!
In
You
reality,
took
all he
my
did was
wife!
pushing the same buttons he always has.
Oh well, my
Nothing's
desk is my
changed.
new wife.
The longer he spends here,
Oh,
the
yeah,
more
baby.
invested he gets. The more he forgets
Oh,
which
here
life
we
is the
go.
real one.
Here we go, here we go. Let's hit random keys on the buttons. Burn him! Okay. 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 Okay! What am I doing? Oh, X. Am I gonna die at one point? I betcha he's gonna kill me or restart the game, and he is probably. Come on. Wait for the button. Eh. 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 Button pushing, button pushing, button pushing, button pushing. Stanley Parable, everybody. I'm going to have to end this episode here. Until next time, my name is HuntKeel4672, signing off. Peace out. Boop!